he threw some pretty good breaking balls, had some life on his fastball, but the command was off, and they hit some pretty good, made good contact on some sliders in the zone. But more than anything, he was working hard. It was not easy for him to command it, and it was a lot of high intensity pitches.
What do you think is behind the command issues that early in the season he was pretty aggressive in strikes?
Yeah.
Has there been anything that he's been working on or targeted that has led to some of these issues?
Yeah, I think more than anything, it's just when you start getting fatigued a little bit and pressure situations start coming up, sometimes it's harder to command the ball. And I think once it happens once, sometimes that kind of snowballs. And I don't think that it's something he can't right the ship, because we've seen him do it. That's what I told him during the game tonight. It was like, I've seen you do it. Let's go. And then he has some stretches where he's in the zone consistently, and it looks really good. And then it just kind of fades away a little bit.
The breaking balls that use the sliders that they hit out, is that he's trying to get back in the zone with those?
Yeah, I think so.
What stood out to you about Prado's night offensively?
Well, that was a deep part of the park to hit a home run opposite field. He always has a good idea of the zone. He took the walk against, I'm going to mispronounce his name, so I don't want to mess that up. The Fujinami. But, he looks like he's seeing the ball really well. And we feel, like I said, we feel really good about him at the plate and defensively, but really good about him at the plate going forward. And he's shown big power in the minor leagues and here last year as well. So what he's doing is not unexpected to us.
Is it where he hit that ball and then that
Yes.
Get out he hit it hard, but not maybe as hard as you would think.
I did not see the exit velo, but when the ball left the bat, I thought it was a homer, but then to see where it went to that part of the park is impressive.
Yeah. I know Hunter's had a tough start of the year, obviously a pretty good game today.
Yeah.
What did you see out there from him?
Yeah, well, he drove that fastball down the right field line, and then he took two really good at-bats in those walks he took. He made a really nice play to his glove side. It was a really positive night for him overall.
Talked yesterday about the giving up that free 90 feet, and you acknowledged they have to take it. But now back-to-back nights giving so many opportunities, how disappointing is that?
Yeah, disappointing, or, we don't expect to do that, so that's what's frustrating, is that we know our guys can perform better than that, and they know that. That's where the frustration comes. It's the internal part. It's not that you're giving it to somebody else, that you're not doing the best. We're not seeing the best version of ourselves right now, and that's what's the frustrating part.
Make it more disappointing too, and how much you guys have emphasized strike throwing with Sweeney and the coaching staff there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's more disappointing, or I'm not sure if I would characterize it that way. Anytime, look, the pitchers knew before that's their goal, is to throw strikes. We didn't have to tell them that. They're aware of that. They're very accountable for that. They know that that's what their goal is to force the other team to hit. Sometimes it's a lot harder to do than it is to talk about, and right now we're just in a funk.